Hi, I'm Chris. You're watching PROVOST PARK PASS. And do you know what I have in my hand? Do you see all this? This is every single key at the resorts I stayed at when I stayed at all 20 resorts at Walt Disney World. And I'm going to talk about them right now and kind of break them down. That way, when you go on your vacation, you can make the most informed choice of what kind of resort you want to stay at to have the best type of vacation you want to have. All right, so let's go ahead and do this right here. These first 5 keys here, these are the value resorts. Now, value resorts, in my mind, I'm going to divide the value resorts into 2 groups. So the first group is there's the all-star resorts. There's all-star movies, there's all-star music, and there's all-star sports. And then you also have Pop Century and Art of Animation. Now, when you stay at one of those 5 resorts, just so you know, all the food offerings are exactly the same. Doesn't matter which value resort you're staying at, sports or Pop Century, all the food that they offer you in their restaurants is exactly the same across the board. There's really no differences. Some of them have maybe one item that's unique to that particular resort, but other than that, all the food is exactly the same. So food, there's no difference there, just so you guys know that. But there are some differences in transportation. Let's talk about those first 3, the all-star resorts, movies, sports, and music. My mind is that's kind of an entry level. That's an entry level resort into Walt Disney World. Now, when you stay in a Walt Disney World resort, it doesn't matter if you're at a value, a deluxe, a moderate, every one of them gets early entry into the park. Whatever park that you're going to that day, you get to go in a half hour early. So if you're going to Animal Kingdom, you get in a half hour early. Magic Kingdom, half hour early. Hollywood Studios, half hour early. Epcot, half hour early. That is one of the big benefits of staying at a Walt Disney World resort is you're going to get that half hour early entry. And you really want to capitalize on that when you're using that. The value resorts, it's really what you're not getting a lot of amenities. You're not going to have a lot of merchandise for that particular resort. The food is good. It's just literally, it's kind of like I think of it as a crash pad. You're going to go there to sleep, and then you're going to go right back to the resorts. And you're going to the theme parks all the time. All the rooms in those resorts are exactly the same except for art and animation. You've got a bed, and then you got like a hide bed that pulls down. The rooms are not, they seem spacious until you pull down that hide bed, then they feel a little more tight and cramped. All-Star Music does have a room with 3 queen beds, so you can sleep 6 adults. I don't have any footage of that. I wasn't able to stay in that room. That's a very popular room at All-Star Music. Other than that, all the rooms at the All-Star Resorts and Pop Century are exactly the same. Now, the reason I kind of keep those All-Star Resorts, those are the most economical resorts to stay at. You're going to move up just a little bit to get into the Pop Century. Pop Century, the rooms are exactly the same as All-Star Sports, but you have the transportation option of the Skyliner. And the Skyliner is a game changer, guys. You're able to get from the Pop Century, you can get right to Epcot, and you get right to Hollywood Studios. And it's so convenient. And so you'll just have to take buses to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom. Then on the other side of that, right there, right at Pop Century, you have the Art of Animation. Art of Animation is a little more expensive than the other ones, the resorts, and you're getting more options. The theming is incredible, and your rooms, a lot of them, they come with like 2 bathrooms. They have 2 bathrooms. They can sleep up to 5 or 6 people. It's really nice, and they also have a really fantastic pool area for kids. And so this is where you're getting to the resorts where you kind of say, I want to stay at the resort a little bit, and also go to theme parks. You're starting to get into that feel when you get to the Art of Animation. Those 5 are the 5 value resorts. Now, of those 5, if I had to choose one, the one I've stayed at the very most is Pop Century. I love Pop Century. It's so convenient with the Skyliner. It's reasonably priced, and it's awesome. Pop Century is by far the most popular resort of all the Walt Disney World resorts, hands down. Because it's so popular, they actually have more buses going to pick people up and drop them off. So you have the buses coming faster than any other resort. It is very popular. It's a really good resort. So of all the value resorts, Pop Century is the most popular. Okay, now we're going to move into moderate resorts. Now, when I started doing this project, for some reason in my mind, I thought there'd be like 10 moderate resorts and only 4 deluxe resorts or something like that. It's exactly the opposite. There's only 4 moderate resorts, and they're vastly different. So there's the keys here for the 4 moderate resorts. And the first one I want to talk about is the Disney's Caribbean Beach. Disney Caribbean Beach is a moderate resort that I feel is really aimed at families. The energy is very high. They have parties. The pool's amazing. They got some water slides. They have lots of fun activities. You also have the Skyliner. And it's a gorgeous resort. It's a lot of fun where you can stay there at the resort during the day and the kids are going to be super satisfied. They have a lot of play areas and they've got fun activities for kids. And also you have the Skyliner, which makes it super convenient. Of the other 3 of moderate resorts, I don't feel that they're as family friendly as the Disney's Caribbean Beach. Disney Caribbean Beach is just a party, okay? Keep that in mind. The other three Disney resorts, I want to start with Riverside and French Quarter. French Quarter, think of French Quarter. I picture French Quarter, that is more for maybe like it felt like to me, more is a very slow pace. Maybe it's more for retired couples. It's people who, they want to just kind of enjoy their time. They want to go listen to some jazz. They want to eat some beignets. They want to just relax. They're not necessarily worried about like getting up and going so super fast. It's very quiet and it's very tranquil at French Quarter. There's also Riverside. Riverside was the resort that probably surprised me the very most. It was a gorgeous resort. I absolutely loved Riverside. It's got this amazing feel to it, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a fishing hole in it. It's got a great swimming area. It's really fun. The only problem with Riverside is you are kind of farther away from all the different theme parks. So you're about 10 minutes by bus to all the different theme parks. Just kind of be aware of that. But it is absolutely gorgeous, and it feels good there. I like the feeling of it. The last moderate resort is the Coronado. Now, here's the thing: as the experience I had at Coronado was it was a great resort. The Coronado is massive, it's huge, and the room that I had was very far away. So in order for me to get food, I had to walk really far and go back and forth, which I think most people probably are going to have that same type of experience. Just be aware of that. I have been told by numerous people, there's the Coronado Tower. It's right there where the where you check in, the lobby is. They say if you get the tower, it's amazing. People love the tower. They say it's really cool. They say it's awesome. It feels good. It's kind of bougie. I can't really speak to that. I didn't have the tower. I was just in a normal room that's far away. So what I've been told, get the tower. It is awesome. It's going to be more expensive though, right? But that's what people always say. If you're going to say Coronado, you want to stay in the tower. Just for my thoughts on the Coronado. Let's talk about food offerings for the moderate resorts. The moderate resorts, you're starting to get some some great restaurants. For example, one of the best restaurants I ate at the entire time I was there was Sebastian's Bistro, which is a Caribbean beach resort. They have different offerings. They prepare, their menus change. So you're going to have different restaurants. Like the Coronado's got lots of restaurants because it has as like a convention center. You got the different restaurants at Riverside, and the French Quarter is the only one. It's got like a jazz club kind of restaurant, but their food offerings are much different and more varied than they were at the value resorts. Okay, I'm going to talk about all the deluxe resorts here, and I have to say this, there is a special perk for all the deluxe resorts. So you know how if you stay at any Disney property in Walt Disney World, you're going to get into the park early, half hour early. But for the deluxe resorts, they have extended evening hours after the park closes, and it's usually on Mondays and Wednesday nights, sometimes Fridays, but Monday and Wednesday nights, and it's either going to be at Magic Kingdom or it's Epcot. They have done Hollywood Studios, but it's not very common. But after the park closes, like Magic Kingdom closes at 11, then people who are staying at deluxe resort can stay from 11 until 1 in the morning, just the deluxe resorts guests. They also do Epcot. Epcot, when it closes at 9, you can stay from 9 until 11. That is a premium perk for the premium resorts. Only the premium resorts get that perk of the extended hours. All of them get the early morning, but the premium, those get those extended hours. So if that's something that's really important to you, those extended hours, then you definitely want to be looking at premium resorts. All right, let's take a look at the premium resorts now. These are all the deluxe resorts that I stayed at, every single one of them. And there's 10 of them. There's a lot. No, I think 11 of them. There's a lot. And in my mind, I'm going to kind of put them into certain categories. I'm not going to go in the order that I stayed in them at. I'm going to tell you about what I kind of feel about them. And I think when people think about going to Walt Disney World, the first thing they think of is Magic Kingdom. They want to be close to Magic Kingdom. So these are the 3 resorts right here. I have these 3 resorts. These are your Magic Kingdom deluxe resorts that you would want to stay at. You've got the Grand Floridian, you've got the Contemporary, and the Polynesian. They are all very close to the Magic Kingdom. You can actually walk from the Contemporary. The Contemporary is so convenient. You can walk to it. It's got its own little security area you walk through. They're all on the monorail line, so you take the monorail and just get real quickly into the Magic Kingdom. So the Magic Kingdom, being close to Magic Kingdom is the most important thing to you. Then those are the 3 resorts you want to take a look at: the Contemporary, the Grand Floridian, and the Polynesian. Of those 3, I was really blown away by the Polynesian. Felt like a vacation. You walk in, they put a lei on you. There's lots of cool restaurants. They have the Ohana restaurant. The swimming pool was super fun. The vibe of it, they have great music playing. It just felt like I was on vacation. I didn't feel like I even wanted to leave the resort. I just want to stay there. The Contemporary, to me, that feels like you're paying for a deluxe resort because it's so conveniently close to the Magic Kingdom within walking distance. I mean, it's so close, and they know that, so they're kind of charging a premium for that. The other is the Grand Floridian. The Grand Floridian is grand, without a doubt. It's more elegant. It seems to be more upscale. You're looking at some cool shops. You got some great swimming there, and it's awesome. If I had to choose of those three, the Polynesian was my favorite of those three. I just was blown away by how amazingly fun the Polynesian was. The next three I have here, in the next group, I'm going to call the Epcot group and the Hollywood Studios group. These deluxe resorts are the Boardwalk. She says the Boardwalk #1. They wanted me to make sure that they said that. They're going to give me pins and everything to say it. We got Boardwalk, we got Yacht Club, and Beach Club. And these are the really fun resorts. So these resorts are located right by Epcot. You can walk into Epcot from these three resorts. You just walk there. And also the Skyliner there is by the entrance of Epcot. So you can walk right to the Skyliner and catch that and take you right to Hollywood Studios. The nightlife is very fun. They have lots of cool activities to do. Boardwalk, the staff there was second to none. And I was told that before I got there that the Boardwalk staff is just like the highest level. And they were. Every single person I met at Boardwalk, it didn't matter what they were doing, they went on their way to say hi and be friendly. And were doing it to everybody. Boardwalk staff was absolutely amazing. Now we've got to talk about Beach Club and Yacht Club because that has the best pool, hands down, of all the resorts. That pool is so good that they have to check people going in because the only Beach Club and Yacht Club can use that pool. And they have people there checking your keys. You can't come over from, I don't know, like a Boardwalk or a Contemporary. They can't use that pool. Only Beach Club and Yacht Club have the privilege of using that pool. It's got a lazy river. It's got a slippery water slide. It's got sand bottom pool. It's party central pools maybe. Of Beach Club and Yacht Club, if I had to choose, I would choose Yacht Club. Yacht Club's been more updated more recently. More in a more recent time. The Beach Club is still fantastic. I love it. They're very fun. They're very great resorts. Boardwalk is really fun for nightlife. It's right there on the boardwalk, and they got all kinds of things that are fun that are happening. They have a great pool as well. And after this experience, my wife, she kind of loves Boardwalk and Yacht Club are in her top. Like she loves them so much. It's just a great experience. They are so close to Epcot. Just be aware they're very close to Epcot. And so you're going to be busing to Magic Kingdom, about 12 minutes or so, and busing to Animal Kingdom, which is about 15 minutes, I'd say. Food offerings for the Epcot Deluxe Resorts, it's so varied. They've got the biggest one is Beaches and Cream. That's right there, the Beach Club and the Yacht Club Resort. It's think of it kind of like a 1950s diner. Lots of great ice cream. The one thing about Boardwalk, there is no like restaurant inside the hotel. You have to walk out to go at the boardwalk. There's like the Flying Fish, there's like the deli. It's a bunch of different restaurants on the boardwalk to eat. That'd be my only criticism of boardwalk is that like when you're in the hotel, you have to leave the hotel to go grab some food. As far as the Yacht Club, they have amazing restaurants at the Yacht Club, Compass and L and the steakhouse there. And so they're very, very varied. There's a lot of variety of food there, and it's awesome. And as far as Beach Club, they have an amazing a character breakfast there. It's called Cape May, and their food offerings are awesome. And also being completely honest, as far as the Beaches and Cream go, the food was okay, but the ice cream was bananas. That's what you're really going there for, is the ice cream desserts. So let's talk about these next two resorts. I didn't really know how to classify them, so I got Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom. These two resorts, they're not really, other than, how do I talk about these resorts? Wilderness Lodge is fantastic. It is beautiful. It has some of the best restaurants and some of the best character dining experiences that you can absolutely have. It is, and the pool is fantastic. There's so much to do there. It feels like, again, that you're on your vacation. You can stay at Wilderness Lodge and be perfectly happy. The only downside to Wilderness Lodge is, you're kind of, you can take a boat to Magic Kingdom, or you're taking buses. So it doesn't feel like you're really by any of the resorts. It just feels like you're off in the wilderness, hence why it's called Wilderness Lodge. I think, though, a lot of people love it for that particular aspect. There are two amazing dining experiences. You have Whispering Canyon, where it's like all you can eat, and the staff, they kind of yell at you in a fun way. It's amazing. They also have what's called Storybook Dining there at Wilderness Lodge, and it's this character meet and greet. You've got like Snow White, the Evil Queen, Dopey, and Grumpy. They come out to your tables and interact with you. It is so good. It's one of the best character meet and greet dining experiences that you can have. It's at Wilderness Lodge. They also have like a lounge. You go there and just get some small like snacks and items, and it's elegant. It's really awesome. I think people like Wilderness Lodge because it feels like it's completely removed from the whole hustle and bustle of the theme parks, and but you're close enough to get there very easily. The other one we want to talk about is Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is just in its own little sphere. It's amazing. The only downside for me at Animal Kingdom is the location. You are the farthest away really from Magic Kingdom. You're about a 15-minute bus ride from Magic Kingdom, and some people don't like that. But on the other side, you can get a Savannah view. I'm going to say this. I don't recommend people how to spend their money. That's not my job. I'm just going to give a recommendation. If you do stay at Animal Kingdom, spring for a Savannah view room. You'll regret it if you don't. That's the whole reason you'd want to stay at Animal Kingdom, is so that you have a Savannah view room so you can see the animals. The animals are there all the time, and it's amazing. Every other resort, the premier rooms are pool-facing views other than Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, the premier rooms are facing out to the Savannah, and I would definitely recommend that. It is absolutely, everything about it is amazing, Animal Kingdom. The only downside for me is it's a little farther away. But there's a plus side though, it's the most affordable of all the deluxe resorts, hands down. As far as dining at the Animal Kingdom, they have Boma, and that's one of the best resorts. People come from or all around from the different resorts just to eat at Boma. Boma is one of the best resorts there, restaurants there. It's just fantastic. It's this buffet style, but it feels like amazing food. It is amazing food at a buffet style. I've got 3 more resorts to talk about, and I'm going to kind of lump 2 of them together. We've got Old Key West and Saratoga Springs. These resorts, to me, feel like when you want to take a vacation and not do anything. You just want to stay at the resort and you're not even concerned about going to the theme parks. In fact, I met several people when I was there at Old Key West. They were there for 4 days. They never left Old Key West. Same thing as Saratoga Springs. The energy is very low. It's very relaxing. These are people, their rooms are huge. They're big refrigerators. People bring in a bunch of groceries and they're cooking there. They're in there, they're relaxing, going out of the pool, or they're just there going on their own time. If they make it to Disney, great. If they don't, great. It's got a different vibe to it. It feels that when you get there, it feels slower, it feels more relaxed. And they've designed it that way on purpose. They have some good restaurants at those resorts. At Old Key West, you have Olivia's, which is a fantastic restaurant. And the food there is amazing. But just kind of keep in mind, it's really just to relax. You're there to relax. And if you want to go to the theme park, you can. It's all bus transportation, and it's just relaxing. It felt like this is where people just go to maybe spend 4 days at the resort, maybe go 1 day to the theme park, and it seems very, very slow paced. The rooms, they're villas, there's laundry, and dryers there in your room. You got a full kitchen with all utensils and everything you need. It's just a place that feels like you've rented an apartment. And you're very close to the golf course. It's Lake Buena Vista Golf, and anybody can use it. You don't have to stay at either of those resorts, but most of the people who are playing are using it from those resorts there. Lastly, Riviera. We got to talk about Riviera. I was blown away by Riviera. It's themed after the French Riviera. It is very posh and very nice. And I feel like this is a resort that they want to be involved in the Disney aspect of it, but they don't want it pushed down their throat. The Disney influence seems to be kind of minimal to it. It is elegant. It is new. It is awesome. And there are people that are staying there. They want to be pampered. They have so many different offerings. And it's really cool. The pool is awesome. I mean, they're selling gelato at the pool. You do have the Skyliner. They have their own little entrance to Skyliner, which is very convenient for Epcot and for Hollywood Studios. You do have to take a bus to Magic Kingdom and a bus to Animal Kingdom. But as far as like they have the Topolino's at the top, it's one of the nicest restaurants. You're going to have reservations for that. They do have like a little grab and go restaurant there. We kind of relax. And the grab and go restaurant feels super nice. It's like really nice. It feels like a really nice restaurant. And they have a lounge on the 14th floor. All of this stuff is amazing and people love it. It is the newest resort. And because of that, it's kind of priced higher than almost any of the other resorts. But if you want to like go in and like pamper yourself, that's one of the resorts you want to go to. It's one of the few resorts. So I'm going to tell you this. There's a few resorts that, and I was doing this every day. Get up, I pack, and go to the next resort. Get up, pack, and go to the next resort. And I just got that thing. There are a few of them. Riviera and Yacht Club and I say Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom. Those ones there, I didn't want to leave. Like I was like, oh, I don't want to leave yet. I feel like I want to. The other ones, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just ready to go. But the resorts, particularly Riviera, I was just enjoying it so much. I'm like, I don't want to leave this place It is absolutely amazing. You guys, I just want to say thank you so much. This is a really fun project. This is my wife Amanda's idea. It was her brainchild to come do this. And when she first pitched the idea, I was like, I don't know if we could really do it, but we pulled it off and we couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. And so, thank you.
Hey, Amanda here. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your kind comments.
She's
it
behind
was
the
so
camera.
fun experiencing this with you guys. And Chris did a phenomenal job. So
Thanks, babe.
I've been thinking, Chris, because you pulled this off and you did such a wonderful job and it was so fun to watch. What if?
No,
Yes.
you making it, you can't do this because if you make some announcements and people are like, we got to do it.
Well,
what are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm doing
are you
it
getting
on
nervous?
camera to see your reaction. And so we're locked in. And what do you guys think? What would you think if Chris went and stayed at every hotel at every Disney park around the world?
What?
Every Disney hotel at every Disney park around the world. You already knocked off 20 of them. You're already there. You're almost there. Well, not really.
What do you mean like Disneyland Paris, all of them in Disneyland Paris?
So at Disneyland Paris, you have the Marvel Hotel, you have Sequoia Lodge, you have the Disneyland Hotel, is it the Newport Hotel, you have Cheyenne. I mean, there's so many at Disneyland Paris. Then we send you over to Hong Kong. You know, they have the Disneyland Hotel there. They have the Explorers Lodge there. They have, I think, one more there. Then over Shanghai, which you haven't even been to Shanghai Disneyland. That's the last one in your list. Maybe that one would be the last one we send you to.
Just to recap, you're saying go to every Disney resort around.
Every Disney hotel.
Every Disney hotel.
Every Disney.
At every Disney park. All the way to Tokyo, Hong Kong, Shanghai, California. France.
California is only 3. That's easy.
4. They got a new one now.
Wait, what?
The villas.
Oh, if that's okay. 4. That's easy. You just did 20.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Do you think he could pull this off? Is this something we need to seriously consider? Let us know.
Okay.
Would you guys watch that? Like, let's think about it. Maybe for next year.
I think we should run these ideas before we get on camera. So. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and you guys are awesome. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Every single Disney resort has some type of Disney magic to it. I love them all, and they all have something fun for everyone. They all are cool, and they all are fun. But now I'm really worried because my Amanda wants me to go to every hotel around the whole world, and I don't know if that's a really good idea. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put in the comments down below. Oh, boy.